And forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death.
Hail
Amen.
Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
In the name of the Father, and the
Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
You have been participating in praying the Rosary. For over 40 years, the praying of the Rosary has been sponsored by the men of the Catholic Churches of the Immaculate Conception and Holy Name parishes in Watertown, and their radio friends, each day at this time, Monday through Friday. We express our gratitude for your generous contributions over the years, but now beg for your greater support from wherever you may hear this broadcast. Please send your check to Radio Rosary, Post Office Box 401, Watertown, South Dakota, 57201. Your help is urgently needed if this program is to continue. May God bless you.
Time for basketball action here on KWAT, being brought to you by Hy-Vee, Great Western Bank, the Perkins Family Restaurant, Watertown Ford Chrysler and Daniels Marine, Tackers and Glacial Lakes Orthopedics, South Dakota's Attorney General's Office, Stony Brook Suites, Dairy Queen, Prairie Lakes Healthcare System, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Active Heating, Avante Federal Credit Union, Clausen & Sons Construction, Roadhouse Cafe, Hometown Building Center, Sharp Automotive, Crawford Austis Funeral Chapel and Taco John's, Northwestern Mutual, the Ramcota, Qdoba, Watertown Healthy Youth, Brian's Glass and Door, Kunkel Snyder and Dutch Boy, Gather Coffee, Eats and Gifts, Van Locken Orthodontics, Lake Stop 20, Watertown Dental Care, and Heilman Homes on KWAT.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Watertown Arrows are going to do it today.
All right, let's go down to Sioux Falls with KWAT's Todd Enders.
Thank you very much, Rod. Good evening to you. We are in Sioux Falls, O'Gorman High School. It is a non-conference matchup between the O'Gorman Knights and the Watertown Arrows. The Knights 2-3 on the season, but have lost to some really good teams. The Arrows at 3-3 on the season at this point. Coming up for you on the pregame show, we've got coaches' comments, and they're brought to you by Dano's Marine. This is the Perkins pregame show. We're going to get an early start tonight, so let's get right to our coaches' comments. First, Watertown head coach Zach Weavick. Coach, another good opponent here tonight in the O'Gorman Knights. Tell me about them.
Oh, yeah, they're a very solid basketball team. They got a lot of guys that they run out there. They're about 10 deep. They got a lot of guys who are very similar. You know, they're all just athletic, very quick, strong guards. They got some size inside. You know, it'll be a tough test for us tonight. We're looking forward to seeing kind of where we stand with one of the better teams in the state, in my opinion.
Traditionally, they're man-to-man. Is that what you expect to see tonight?
Yeah, game film that we've seen on them is all man-to-man. They get up into passing lanes. They do a really, really good job of guarding the basketball. Like to extend full court. The word I told our kids, they're pesky. Pesky on the ball, and they don't really reach. They don't really foul, but they can get hands on passes and get hands on the ball. And so we're just gonna have to make sure that we have that ball sureness and we take care of it tonight.
I don't think fans fully understand that a lot of that is because of a 6'8" guy guarding the basket allows the perimeter guys to be put a lot more pressure on.
Yeah, it definitely does. You know, when you got a guy or multiple guys, in that matter for them, who are just long, athletic, who are going to be at the rim a lot of times, yeah, if you get beat, that's okay because we got our shot blocker down there, that's going to dictate and alter a lot of shots. Not always block it, but just alter things. And so, yeah, we're going to have to, our guards are going to have to be, have movement, have to flash to come get the ball. We're going to have to utilize some back cuts out of it. We're going to have to set screens. Things to just make it easier on ourselves to get the ball entered. And then, like I said, when we have the basketball, not to panic and just take care of it.
You mentioned when we were chatting about the size of the court, small facility. Does O'Gorman want to play fast then, or do they want to slow it down and use their size?
They do a really, really good job of picking and choosing their times. Watching them, they will get out and run with the best of them. But they also do a really good job. They got a very solid point guard in Ron Syke who takes care of it and sees the floor really well. And if the basketball's in his hands and the transition isn't there, they do a really good job then of backing it out and running their sets to get the ball in and getting into half court. So, defensive transition for us, the more we've watched on film, it's kind of an area of weakness for us right now. We've worked on it quite a bit, try to get us better and better in the defensive transition. And so we're going to have that initially tonight because if they do want to get up and down, we're going to want to get them in the half court as much as we can.
That was going to be my next two questions. First of all, what are you most pleased with your group?
I like where we're headed. I think, we got to continue to get better. We talked after that Stevens game, it was a game you walked away kind of feeling a little hurt a little bit, a little dissatisfied, thinking it was one that we should maybe have gotten and just knowing, I think it kind of goes back to that first game of the year too. It's a wake-up call. It's, hey, we're not where we need to be. We got a ways to go, but we just talked in practice yesterday, you don't want to peak here beginning of January. It's a process and it's a goal to get there by the end of the year. And so we've got to be better tonight than we were against Rapid City Stevens. And I like how we defend in practice. We got to continue to get better on the defensive end. Offensively, we've made a lot more emphasis here in the half court about setting good hard screens, getting each other open, working for easy looks, getting the ball inside. I think you saw that against the Stevens game. When we did get the ball inside, good things happen. So we're just emphasizing those things, and like we talked about, we just got to do the little things a lot better. It's taking care of the basketball. It's jumping in the basketball on defense. It's rebounding. It's going after offensive boards at the same time. It's just all the little things that will start amounting to us getting better and better and better. Because we had a good talk yesterday after practice. I think we have a chance to do some things this year. I think we have a good team, a good group of guys who are willing to work hard and willing to do it. We just got to start, executing now. It's just starting with the small things, and that thing from there we can grow to some of the larger things.
Every possession.
Yeah, every single possession. It's amazing. It's like we talked. If you throw a possession away, you give the other team an extra possession in the game. If you give up an easy bucket, that might be the game winner right there that you gave up in the second quarter off of bad help side rotation. Just all those little things. And so yeah, we've got to get to a point where we value every single possession, offensively and defensively, and I think we're recognizing that. I think that's what that Stevens game did to us, is recognizing, hey, for us to win against good teams and close games, we've got to execute, for 32 minutes.
Zach Weavick, head coach of the Watertown Arrows. Coach's comments brought to you by Dano's Marine. Let's continue with coach's comments. Derek Roby, head coach at O'Gorman. Coach, just tell me about your ball club this year.
Well, we're still kind of trying to go through a filling out process, if you will, trying to find some guys that we can count on that are consistent. We're not a bad basketball team. We're kind of behind the eight ball. And what I mean by that is we start the year 0-2. We had two really tough games. We were at Roosevelt. Roosevelt's a very good basketball team, and we had an opportunity to win the basketball game down the stretch. Ended up losing kind of on a last-second deal. last-second shot, if you will. We go to Lincoln the next week, and there again, we had an opportunity to win that basketball game, kind of lose it in the last closing second. So now we're 0-2, trying to battle and get a couple wins. We're at Mitchell and we won. We had Pierre at home and we beat the Governors. And then, of course, we played Findlay Prep over the weekend. So right now we're 2-3. We have to kind of keep everything in perspective, but we're behind the 8 ball in the sense that, we're trying to get back to 500, trying to find a rhythm and trying to get into, trying to find some guys that, again, will get us there and compete. But right now, that's where we are.
Tell me about your guys, some of your leaders.
Well, right now we return Okoye as a starter. He had a tremendous year for us last year, playing the 5. He's one that we would like to face up to the basket more. We just haven't been able to do that. We have maybe 2 or 3 other starters from a year ago that started at one time or another. For instance, Brady Beck started last year a couple games. So did Jack Cartwright. So did Bauer. So did Norton. All these guys have started, and periodically, we're going to try to use that experience. But right now we have a couple seniors out front. Luke Ronsick's our point guard. We start Jack Cartwright at the 2. Today we're actually going to bring in Jeremy Jones at the 3. Jeremy came to us from Sioux Falls, Washington over the summer. And then we have Okoye at the 4, and then we're going to start Brady Beck today for some added size. We're going to bring him at the 5. So we have 5 guys that hopefully will get us off to a good start. And then we'll sub like hockey. We'll sub 5 at a crack just because we're trying to get that feel of who's coming in. And we'll let those other guys try to get a feel for it and see what happens.
With the size, do you want to utilize that, a slower game, or do you want to play fast?
We'll do whatever. I know Watertown would sure like to run. I'm guessing, from the scouting reports from the film I've watched, they sure like to try to get out and run and transition. And I think they do a great job of that. And we're not afraid to go toe-to-toe with them in that regards. But like you alluded to a little bit, I think it'd be nice to us to be able to get some touches down low with Okoye and Brady, but we'll see. You mentioned Roosevelt, you mentioned Lincoln. Who else is good? Well, obviously Yankton is real good. Yankton is going to have a tremendous year. They got through De La Salle over the weekend, and I thought, I don't know, they could possibly run the table. They're that good, and they're really impressed me. Obviously, everybody knows Matthew Moores. But just their other personnel has just really stepped up in the summer months, and to their credit, they're playing really, really good basketball. There's going to be some other teams that will really compete with them and give them a game, but let's be honest, on paper they're going to be the best team, and like I said, they could run the table. I've been really impressed with them. I've watched Sturgis play. They're the real deal too. Sturgis is a good basketball team. I like them. I like Steven out west as well. It can really put some guys on the floor that'll cause some issues. Obviously, all the Sioux Falls schools are good. I wouldn't count any of them out. Brandon Valley's very, very good. So it's going to be interesting because I think we're going to have a lot of teams that are just kind of beating up on each other. I really believe that this year, other than Yankton kind of be heads and toes a little bit above everybody, and it's going to take a good night to beat those guys. But we'll see. We're certainly not going to hand them the trophy quite yet. We're going to try to battle and try to compete throughout the winter months and try to get ourselves in a position to get back into the state tournament.
Derek Roby, head coach of the O'Gorman Knights, on the Perkins pregame show. Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. JV lost their ball game. They got off to a great start but lost 54-46. I chatted with Maddie about the game. Coach, JV game, your guys came ready to play, got off the bus, and played really, really well at the beginning.
Yeah, it was a great first quarter. But that's kind of where it stopped. The coach challenged them. Theirs did at the end of the first quarter because we were kind of getting what we wanted, and they ratcheted up the pressure, and our kids didn't respond very well. We really didn't. We were back on our heels, hard to make decisions, didn't see anything. We had cutters open at the basket, but when you're back on your heels because the guy's getting up in you, it's really hard to make decisions at that point. So, credit to them. They're a good team. I was a little dissatisfied with the fact that we didn't respond and match their physicality because, like you said, we played a really, really good first quarter. We did a good job ball movement and did a lot of good things in that first quarter.
So what gets them back on their heels, and how do they combat that and go forward instead of backwards?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's a confidence deal. You know, I mean, if a guy's up in me, you combat it by getting easy back cuts. And they were right for the pick and back cut wise. But as I said, if they're up in you and you can't make a decision because you're back on your heels and you're not looking at the basket, you know, it's a really tough play. And like I said, we didn't take advantage of their aggressiveness, and all of a sudden shots don't fall. And then, you know, it's a spiral effect. That affects how you play defensively, and now you're not getting stops, which we were early, and they weren't making shots, and we were, and, you know, and then just the tides turn, and it's a tale of two halves, and you know, we were on the bottom end of that. But kids played hard. You know, just you know, turnovers like we talked about before we came on, and just too many turnovers and too many bad ones and easy ones, and that resulted in a lot of easy baskets for them.
Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. Perkins sponsors our pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow boys basketball. Our weather update is brought to you by Active Heating and Air Conditioning for your heating and air conditioning needs and year-round comfort. Let us take a look at the temperature in Watertown right now is 32 degrees. The temperature in Sioux Falls right now, 34 degrees. Our temperature of the game brought to you by Active Heating Incorporated for all your air conditioning and heating needs and year-round comfort. Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics for Sioux Falls O'Gorman. They are big and long. Jeremy Jones, 6'3", and a senior. Okoye, 6'5", and a junior. Brady Beck, 6'8", and a senior. Jack Cartwright, 6'3", and a junior. And Luke Ronsick, 5'11", and a senior. Derek Roby, head coach of the O'Gorman Knights. For the Watertown Arrows, Solomon Bach, 6'6", senior. Brandon Flory, 6 foot and a senior. Blake Holden, 6'3", and a senior. Parker Schmidt, 6 foot and a senior. And Adam DeYoung, 5'11", and a senior. Zach Weavick, head coach of the Watertown Arrows. Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. Want to remind you each and every time the Arrows score a three-point basket, you call 886-8444. Get your name registered. You could be a lucky winner of a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. And for each three the Arrows score, Mike Lucan donates $25 to the Arrow Education Foundation. Also, if Watertown controls the opening tap of this game tonight, Watertown Dental Care donates $50 to the Arrow Education Foundation. This has been the Perkins pregame show. We're going to get an early start. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more from O'Gorman in 1 minute.
How are you today?
Hungry.
Breakfast or lunch?
Great question.
Well, there's always the Fab Five, or you could go with the classic triple-decker club.
Does that club have bacon on it?
Yep.
Sounds like breakfast and lunch to me.
Think we got a winner.
Looking for value? Look no further than Perkins' new menu full of classics from the griddle. Thick, juicy burgers, breakfast combos, and lots more. Only at Perkins.
During all the construction, Dano's Marine in Watertown is open for business. Stop in and check out the 2019 Ranger boats powered by Mercury Outboards. There's low-interest financing. A small down payment can reserve your new Ranger boat powered by Mercury. Trade-ins are always welcome. Dano's Marine, Ranger Boat and Mercury dealer in Watertown, or visit danosmarine.com.
Welcome back to O'Gorman High School as they just wrap up the introduction of the starting lineups, and we are set for basketball. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. We are right behind the basket here, So the view of this end of the court is somewhat limited, well, very limited. The view of the other end is good. Live audio and video stream brought to you by Sharp Automotive. We are set to go. Solomon Bach will jump center against Okoye to get this game underway here tonight. And the official steps in the center circle. The ball's in the air. Tap controlled by the Arrows. $50 donated to the Arrow Education Foundation. Parker Schmidt against Mandy. Gives on the left wing to Flory beyond 3. Flory goes top of the key to Solomon. Right wing to Parker Schmidt. Parker's got to wait. Blake Holden didn't get there in time and gets called for an illegal pick. First foul on Blake. First turnover on the Arrows. Parker's got to wait till Blake gets there to set the pick before he goes. Otherwise, it's a moving screen. Luke Ronsick on the right wing goes top of the circle to Jeremy Jones. Left wing to Cartwright, down low to Beck. Beck works against Blake. Holden gets it to Ronsick. Ronsick's pass thrown away, picked up by Parker Schmidt on the steal. Parker down the left side to Adam DeYoung. Baseline drive, turns, kicks it out in the left corner to Solomon Bach. Top of the key to Flory. Right wing it goes to Parker Schmidt. Top of the key to Young. Left wing Flory dumps it down low to Blake. Turns and looks. Blake drives on Beck. Lays it up and in. Good strong move by Blake Holden underneath Brady Beck. Arrows lead 2-0. Luke Ronsick across the timeline. Ronsick dribbles left wing off his thigh. Goes baseline. Left side of the key to Cartwright. Right wing to Jeremy Jones. Jones tries to drive. Top of the key to Beck. Beck goes on the left baseline. Cartwright beyond 3 to Ronsick. Left side of the key. Left wing to Cartwright. Cartwright to Okoye. He'll pull up for a 17-foot jumper. No good. Rebound taken down by Flory. Flory gives it off to Parker. Parker down the right side to Flory. Right wing. Top of the key to Blake. Left wing. Adam DeYoung. There, Adam waited for the pick. Luke Ronsick picked his pocket, though. Ronsick on the drive. Scores the lay-in. Turnover 2 on the Arrows. We're tied at 2-2. Good help defense by Luke Ronsick. Parker Schmidt across the timeline to DeYoung on the left wing. Adam looks down low to Holden, didn't give him the ball. Flory's got it top of the circle. Flory holds it, got to do something with it. Right wing pass to Parker Schmidt, down low to Solomon. Turn, 10-footer, good. Solomon Bach hits the turnaround 10-footer for 2 Arrows. 2 minutes gone, first quarter. Luke Ronsick will walk it up court for O'Gorman across the midcourt circle. Cartwright on the right wing, works off an Okoye pick, goes to Okoye, top of the key. Right wing to Ronsick. Ronsick again off an Okoye pick, looks pick and roll, not there. Drives, kicks left baseline to Cartwright. Cartwright off of the Ronsick pick, Arrows switch the pick. Okoye right side of the key, down in the left baseline to Ronsick. Down low to Brady Beck, backs in on Blake. Uses the elbow, can't get the shot to go. Solomon didn't box out the miss, though. Nice dish by Ronsick. Beck gets the second one to go. Solomon Bach's got to block out Okoye. Parker Schmidt, top of the key to Blake Holden. Right wing to Flory. Flory off the pick. Dribbles the ball open for 3. Lets it go and hits it. 886-8444. 886-8444. Arrows lead 7-4. 3 minutes gone, first quarter. Luke Ronsick, left wing with the basketball, forecourt. Top of the key to Cartwright. Goes to Jeremy Jones on the left wing. Cartwright, right side of the key to Jones. Looks for Okoye. Okoye goes on the drive. Kicks it to Beck. He'll put up a 16-footer. Arrows again don't block out the miss. Rebounded Jones. Lays it in. And he'll get a chance at a three-point play. Second chance opportunities given up by the Arrows. Lincoln converts them. The foul will be whistled against Adam DeYoung, his first, team second. Into the game for O'Gorman comes Zach Norton and Canyon Bauer. Into the game for the Arrows, Pierre Lear. 7-6 O'Gorman, 4:42 to go in the first quarter. 7-6 Arrows, I should say. Jeremy Jones' free throw is on the way and off, no good. Rebounded by Adam DeYoung. Adam pushes it down court, defended by a 6'3 player. Adam, top of the key. Right wing pass to Evan Faulkner. Right baseline, it goes to Pierre Lear. He tried to go cross court but threw it away. Picked up by Jeremy Jones. Jones on the left wing, forecourt. Tries to drive. Top of the key it goes. Right wing to Ronsick. Ronsick on the dribble. Left side of the key to Bauer. Right wing Okoye slashes through 2 defenders. Got it to Jeremy Jones down low. Clears himself. Jumpers anti-over though. Rebounded by Parker Schmidt. Parker gets it out to Evan Faulkner. Evan to the top of the key forecourt. Right wing to Adam DeYoung. DeYoung top of the key to Parker Schmidt. Schmidt on the left wing drive. Kicks it to nobody. Threw it to Okoye. He's got a breakaway. Goes in. Layup no good. Late whistle and foul on Pierre Lear. To the free throw line will go Okoye. Pierre Lear gets the foul. His first, team third. And to the free throw line, Okoye goes for 2. 3:50 to go opening quarter. 7-6 Arrow lead. Okoye, 6'5", junior. Free throw is good. Into the game for the Arrows. Flory back in. In for the Knights is Cole Brune. 7-7 score halfway through the first quarter. Okoye, second free throw, good. His first points makes it an 8-7 lead for Sioux Falls O'Gorman. Evan Faulkner down the right side into the front court. Left wing pass to Parker. Parker way outside, goes inside to Solomon. Right side of the key to Pierre. Right baseline to Flory. Flory right side of the key to Solomon Bach. Spins down to the right baseline. Back to Flory right wing. Left side of the top of the key to Parker Schmidt. Man D by Lincoln. Pierre tries to drive, cut off by Bauer. Top of the key it goes to Solomon. Solomon lost the ball. Got it back. Got it to Evan Faulkner. He drives. He'll put one up. He had that blocked. Out of bounds. It'll be basketball. Should be 1 second on the shot clock. So the Arrows have 1 second to catch and shoot. They'll inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. Brandon Flory will put it in play. Flory to inbound it, left of his own basket on the baseline. You have a chance to catch and shoot, but that's it. Pierre catches, turns, shot clock violation against the Arrows. Turnover number 5. 8-7 in favor of the Knights. Blake Holden coming in. Going out Solomon Bach, 3:12 to go in the opening quarter. Brady Beck coming back in the game. Okoye gets a breather. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. I'm right behind the bank board on this end, so a limited view down here, but a good view on the other end. Luke Ronsick, right-hand dribble, right side of the key. Jumps to left side of the key to Canyon Bauer. Gives to Beck, right side of the lane. Right baseline to Zach Norton. Whistle, illegal pick on Brady Beck. His first foul, second turnover on the O'Gorman Knights. Adam DeYoung in the ball game, and out goes Parker Schmidt. 2:57 to go opening quarter. Knights 8, Arrows 7. Some full court man-to-man pressure here by O'Gorman. Brandon Flory works against it. Crosses over the shield and OG at center court. Bounces right side of the lane to Pierre Lear. Pierre threw it off the nose of Evan Faulkner. Evan runs it down. Evan works off a Holden pick. Evan on the drive. Evan to the baseline. Evan hawked all the way by Zach Norton. Good D. Pierre Lear on the drive. Pierre to the basket. His layup short, though. Good block out by Brady Beck. Blake Holden got a tip to the basket that didn't go in. Arrows control the ball. Right baseline Lear. Down low to Blake. On the give and go, Blake threw it away. Loose ball scrambled for. Picked up by the Knights. On the breakout, pull up 3 on the right wing, no good. Luke Ronsick with the rebound, though, as Norton missed the pull up 3. Norton's got it top of the key to Ronsick, right side of the top of the key. 2 minutes to go, first quarter, 8-7 Knights. Ronsick, left side of the key to Canyon Bauer, right side of the key to Norton for 3, rattles in and out. Rebound again to the Knights. Arrows can't get an offense or defensive board. Left baseline, or left wing with the basketball is Brune. Goes baseline to Ronsick. He backs off, curls, steps. Left corner to Norton on the drive. Scoops it to Beck. His layup, no good. Arrows give up another offensive rebound. Top of the key, Brune with it. Wide open. His 3 is an air ball. And the Arrows will get a team rebound simply because the ball went out of bounds. Coach not happy with the blocking out. He takes a timeout. We will as well. We'll come back in 30. Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Hy-Vee boneless, skinless chicken breast, $1.48 a pound. Hy-Vee yogurt, 29 cents. Hy-Vee instant oatmeal, 99 cents. Hy-Vee almond and coconut milk, $1.99. And the two-day sale is Friday and Saturday. Earn 25 cents off per gallon with every $50 purchase.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Boxing out is not hard. When the shot goes up, you find your man, you put your butt into his thighs, and don't let him get to the basket. But it takes work. You got to work at it. It's like defense. You got to work at it, and the Arrows got to do a much better job. Faulkner, right wing with a basketball. Evan hawked by Norton. Can't go anywhere. Now tries to drive. Cut off. Got it out front to DeYoung. Left side of the key to Holden. Deep in the left corner to Faulkner. Gives to Blake on the cut to the basket. Layup no good. Rebound tapped around. Grabbed out of there by Okoye. Ahead to Zach Norton. Leaves it for Okoye. Goes baseline drive. Finger roll doesn't go. Arrows get the rebound that time because nobody else was around the ball. Evan across the timeline. Works off a Solomon Bach pick. Defended so good by Norton. He can't do anything with the ball. Right wing it goes to Adam DeYoung. Right baseline to Flory. The reason O'Gorman can play so aggressively defensively. Evan got whacked on the arm. No call. Ball goes the other way for the O'Gorman Knights. He got whacked really hard right down below me, but no whistle. 28 seconds to go first quarter. 8-7 Knights on top. The reason the Arrows can't get any offense going is because the perimeter defense is so aggressive because the Knights have shot blockers around the rim. Jack Cartwright with the ball way outside left side. 10 seconds to go. They're going to try to get a three-point shot here. Cartwright, right corner to Okoye. Step back three off the rim, no good. Rebound out of bounds, last touched by the Arrows. So O'Gorman will have 0.6 of a second to shoot the ball. Not really a catch-and-shoot situation. It's got to go to the rim. Ball to be inbounded. Norton got a long time to shoot the ball. I'm not sure you had that much time, but it's the home court, so you get it on the home court. 11-7 Knights, end of one. We'll come back in 1 minute.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
Are you thinking about building a new home or maybe doing a remodel job? Or possibly there's some shingles you did not get replaced last summer? Please give Dale a call with Heilman Homes, 868-1410. No job too big, no job too small. Construction loan available. Heilman Homes, 868-1410.
11-7 O'Gorman. They were 4 of 14 from the field, 2 of 3 from the line, 2 turnovers. The Arrows 3 of 8 from the field, no free throws, 6 turnovers on Watertown in the first quarter. Knights get the basketball, leading 11-7. They have their original starting lineup back on the court. Luke Ronsick with the basketball across the midcourt stripe. Works on Mason Morris. Top of the key to Okoye. Right wing to Jeremy Jones. Down low to Beck. Beck, little turnaround jumper, short on the rim. Good block out that time by Solomon Bach on Okoye. Arrows back with the ball. Blake Holden, right side of the key to Mason, way outside right side. Mason on the dribble between the circles. Mason gives to Blake, right wing. Blake skip pass to Parker. Parker on the drive, puts up the jumper. No good. Rebound tipped by Solomon to Parker. Around the horn it goes to DeYoung. Down low to Blake. Blake had it whacked away. Loose ball picked up by Parker Schmidt. Top of the key, Solomon Bach. He fakes, he spins, he lays it up, and it does not go. Blake tipped it. It does not go. Solomon, a second try, got that one to go. Good effort on the defensive rebounding for the Watertown Arrows. 11-9 O'Gorman. Top of the key, Jones. Jones on the dribble, right side of the key to Ronsick. Pull up three off the rim. Blake, you got to put a body and move the big guy out. He didn't. And an offensive rebound and lay-in for Brady Beck. 13-9 in favor of the Knights. Right side of the key, it goes to to Solomon Bach. Solomon used his dribble, needs some help. DeYoung on the left wing to Parker. Parker holds the ball, gives to Mason. Mason used his dribble. He'll dribble again. Whoops, that was double dribble. Coach wanted it, didn't get the call. Dump down low to Blake. Drop step to the basket. Layup off the high glass, no good. Rebound taken down by Okoye. Gives to Ronsick down the right side. Ronsick in the forecourt. Picks up his dribble. Top of the key to Jeremy Jones. Left wing to Cartwright. Down low to Brady Beck. Back to Ronsick. Kick out three on the left wing. No good. Blake got the rebound. Arrows break out. Adam DeYoung to the basket. Goes in high. Missed the lay-in. Good job, Solomon Bach, keeping play alive. And then Parker Schmidt put the shot up and drew the foul. The foul going to be called on Beck. That'll be his second team foul against O'Gorman. Parker Schmidt at the line for two. 3 Knights and 2 Arrows set to come in. Parker free throw is good. The Arrows bring in Pierre Lear and Flory. The Knights bring in Norton, Canyon Bauer, and also for the first time, Brandon Fisher. 13-10 Knights, 5:50 to go, second quarter. Parker Schmidt, second free throw off, no good. Okoye with the rebound. Gives it up to Luke Ronsick. Ronsick works against Pierre Lear. Ronsick with the left hand dribble across the timeline. Jumps to the left side of the key to Fisher. Top of the key to Norton. Norton on the drive. Pushes down Flory. Offensive foul going to be called on Zach Norton. Used the left arm to push off. Foul number 1 on Norton. Turnover number 3 against O'Gorman. Pierre Lear will inbound the ball for the Arrows. Does so to Parker Schmidt. 13-10 O'Gorman. 5.5 to go, second quarter. Parker on the dribble, hands it off to Mason Morris. Morris gives right wing to Pierre Lear. Pierre pull up 3, way outside, no good. Rebound, Okoye pulls it down. Gives it off to Ronsick. Ronsick down the left side to Norton. Norton on the left wing forecourt. Top of the key, it goes to Fisher. Fisher on the baseline. Kicks it back out front to Canyon Bauer. Bauer against Mandita Ronsick to Norton on the left wing for a 3, and he hits another one. Zach Norton's second 3 makes it 16-10 O'Gorman. Parker Schmidt with the dribble on the right side of the key. Gives left wing to Mason Morris. Morris holds the ball. Morris puts it on the floor. Left corner to Solomon. He'll put up a 3 off the rim, no good. Pierre Lear high for the rebound, but then tried to dribble in traffic. And when he did, the ball got knocked away from Pierre Lear. That'll go as a turnover on the Arrows. Timeout Knights. 4:39 to go first half. 16-10 O'Gorman. Back in 30 seconds.
If you're looking for something fantastic to eat today, why not try out the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown? If you love chicken, you gotta have that chicken strip basket. It comes with Texas toast, country gravy, and French fries. And the Dairy Queen of Watertown is currently looking for help. If you're currently looking for a job, the DQ has all shifts available. Simply apply in person at the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown.
4:39 to go first half, 16-10 O'Gorman on top. They have the basketball after the timeout. Pierre did a good job of getting the offensive rebound, but then tried to dribble in 3 players and had it knocked away. Luke Ronsick, left side of the key to Fisher. Backdoor to Norton. Nice offense. That was a beautifully executed offensive play out of the timeout and an easy layup for the Knights. They lead 18-10. Parker Schmidt, top of the key to Evan Faulkner. Evan on the dribble. Evan had a back door to Flory. Goes right wing instead to Parker Schmidt. Parker kicks it left baseline to Solomon Bach. Solomon right side of the key to Parker. Right corner to Mason. Tried to go inside. His pass a little late, though, and knocked out of bounds by Okoye. Arrows will inbound, and they will do so right of their own basket on the baseline. Flory will put it in play. Knights lead 18-10. Brandon will inbound the ball. He'll lob it into Solomon Bach, right side of the key. Hands it to Mason. Mason Morris with it. Left wing it goes to Evan Faulkner. Evan holds the ball right wing to Solomon. Doesn't pull the trigger on the three. Kicks corner to Mason Morris. Top of the key to Parker Schmidt. A three goes at the buzzer. Parker Schmidt let it go. Just a desperation shot and nailed the three. At the horn, 18-13, Arrows on top. The Arrows trail 18-13. Left side of the key, the pass for Fisher, and Parker's over the back on the attempt to knock it away. (18-13) our score, 3:32 to go here in the first half of play. Fisher to inbound right of his own basket on the baseline. Nope, now he comes out. Jeremy Jones into the game. Canyon Bauer will inbound it right of his own basket on the baseline. Canyon lobs it into Okoye. He turns on Blake, goes to the hole, and scores an easy layup. Okoye's got 4, 20-13 in favor of O'Gorman. Solomon Bach turns, gives left wing to Parker. Top of the key to Evan Faulkner. Evan gives to Solomon on the left wing beyond three. He drives around the defender, got whacked in the face. No call. He scores the lay-in, and he got whacked in the face. Jeremy Jones the other way. Kicks it in the left corner. Zach Norton, another three, and he hits another three. 23-15 in favor of O'Gorman. Parker on the drive, banks one in. Nice drive by Parker Schmidt. Parker Schmidt has 6, 23-17 Knights. 2:44 to go first half. Norton off the dribble to Okoye. He'll fire a three. That's no good. Rebound to Brandon Flory. Flory gives to Parker Schmidt and then ahead to Evan Faulkner. Evan, top of the key to Solomon. Brandon's got it on the right wing. Flory dribbles to the free throw line. Traveled, got away with that. Faulkner down low to Solomon. He turns, he drives, he steps. His little fall away rims in. Solomon Bach's got 8. 23-19 in favor of O'Gorman. 2 minutes to go in the first half of play. Luke Ronsick off a high pick by Okoye. Ronsick left wing to Norton. Norton top of the key to Okoye on the right wing. Goes right by Blake Holden for an easy baseline drive. 25-19 in favor of O'Gorman. Blake down right, low block. He tries to drive on Okoye. Puts one up. Okoye rejected it. Loose ball picked out of there by Norton. Norton kicks it right wing to Ronsick for a three, no good. Flory battles for the rebound, but goes out of bounds. It'll be basketball to the O'Gorman Knights. They will inbound right of their own basket on the baseline. Out of the game goes Ronsick. Cartwright comes in. Canyon Bauer will inbound it right of his own basket on the baseline. Fresh 35, lob into Okoye. He hands it off to Norton. Norton, right side of the key to Cartwright. Jones on the right wing off an Okoye pick. He'll put up a three-pointer, and that goes. Jeremy Jones hits the three, and it's 28-19 O'Gorman. Parker Schmidt got it down low to Blake, but threw it away. The pass was not where Blake could handle it. Turnover number 8 against the Arrows. Adam DeYoung in the game for the Arrows.